Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Vipassanā part of Purification lecture. Today is June 9, 2021. Our lecture is part of Purification with Vipassanā about the concentration, Samadhi part 25. We are continued learning about the concentration, how to get the power of concentration. We have many techniques to get it. So that's why we're learning about that. Okay, so before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha. Say Namo Tassa and 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we continue today learning about how to get the power concentration with the various kind of the technique. Today is Nimitta Kosala, scale in the side. Scale in the side is very important because of the meditation, the tranquil meditation, samatha. Nimitta side is very important. If you lose the nimitta, you need to restart your practice from the beginning. So that's why the after get the nimitta, after getting the nimitta, we need to protect the nimitta side very cautiously. So nimitta kosala. Nimitta kosala Pali. Nimitta is sign. Kosala is a kind of the scale. Kosala is a scale. So in Pali here, mention Kosala Nimitta Nama. Kosala Nimitta Nama. Pali all the time. Something explained in more detail, starting like this. Kosala Nimitta Nama means Kosala Nimitta is core. Nama means a core. Kosala is core. Scale in the side is core, like this. Tawi Kasina Dikasa. Tawi Kasina Dikasa means who a meditator who practice meditation with the object of Tavikasina or Abhokasina or etc. Yeah. So Tavikasina di kasa Chitti Kakada Nimitasa. Chitti Kakada Nimitasa. Chitti Kakada means concentration. Chitta ekagata. So that means concentrated mind. Concentrated mind. Chitta ekagata. Nimittasa means concentrated mind with the sign. Akatasa. Akatasa is not successful to get the counterpart sign and the excess concentration. It's not successful yet. So karana kosanla. Karana means the condition how to get the power concentration. So kosanla is a skill and how to get the power concentration. Katasacha means making. Bhavana kosana. Bhavana means meditation. Kosana is a skill in the meditation. Bhavana kosala. Bhavanaya ladasa. Bhavanaya ladasa. So meditation with the meditation, ladasa means a get. So practice meditation again, many times. So practice. Ladasa means getting some kind of power or concentration and nimitta side. So rakana kosanlancha. Rakana means protection. Rakana means protection. Kosanla means skill and the protection. So after getting a nimitta, you need the skill to protect the side, not to lose. Yeah. If you lose, you need to restart again from the beginning. So that's why very important. So tan ida, that kind of thing. Tan meaning that kind of thing. Ida here, debedava. Debeda means the one to mention here. So that's why here English translation, skill in the side, kosala nimitta. Skill in the side is a skill in producing as yet not and produce sign of the ununification of mind through the art kasina, etc., etc. As kasina, vada kasina, etc., etc. Various kind of these the meditation object, and it is skill in developing the sign one produce, and the skill in the protecting the sign one obtained by the development. So development here is bhavana. Bhavana means practice many times, increase. So development. So developing the stages, step by step. That means. The last is what intended here. The last meaning is bhavana ladasa rakana kosana. Skill in the production of the side. Okay. So Pali continue explain like this. Katancha. Katancha means how the question. Yes, may sometime. Yes, samaye is a time. Yes, samaye. So yes, may is mentioned, generally mentioned. Any kind of time. So not specific time. We don't know the exact time. The different person has a different time. So yes, may sometime and chitta my pakahedava. Pakahedava means should be promote. Should be pakaha means exalt. Exalt. Should be exalt. Sometimes mine is too little effort. Or mine sometimes very energetic, but sometimes very lazy. That's kind of very lazy mind need to promote or need to exalt. So at that time, that's amazing. That's amazing. Meaning that time is when our mind is very lazy. When our mind very lazy, so check down, Pakanadi. Check is exalt. Because our mind has no power, energy, no power or effort. Yeah, so when you practice meditation, sometimes very energetic, but sometimes you don't want to continue to practice meditation. So that situation, in our mind, the energy is sometimes very high, sometimes very low. So here, very low. So that's why we need to input the extra energy into our mind. So how we do that? That means Pali mentioned Katencha, Chidam, Okana, Bakanati. Yeah. So the Pali answer here, Yada Sa, Yada Asa. Yada means the situation, what happened, the mind is too little energy. Right? For that person, asa means that meditator, ti la viriya dadi. Ati means two. Ati, two. Sitila is energy is not too strong. Energy low. Yeah. The effort is low. Virya is low. So that's why here mentioned Virya Dadi. Virya Dadi means the effort, etc. is very low. So at that time, power of mind, energy of mind is too little. Yeah. So Lina Chidan Hodi. At that time, situation of mind is Lina means my energy of mind is too low. Lina. Lina means low. Tada at the situation. Tada at the situation. Pasadi Sambogancha Samboga Sambojinga Deyo. Deyo means three. Pasadi Sambojinga. Pasadi Sambojinga. Pasadi Sambojin. At that time, no idea. At that time, is Samadhi Upeka. Pasadi Samadhi Upeka is low. Because Vidya is low, Samadhi is low, and Upeka also low. At that time, our mind is too little energy. Yeah. So Teyo here, Teyo means we will later more detail, okay? This kind of thing. More detail. Teyo means these three. Pasadi Sambojin, Samadhi Sambojin, Upeka Sambojin. Yeah. Abhavadoa. Abhavadoa means the three Sambojinga is not developed. Yeah. Dhammavichaya Sambojinga deo bhavedi. Yeah. So Dhammavichaya Sambojin, Virya Sambojin, Dhammavichaya Virya, Piti. Yeah. Piti. Huh? Yeah. Sati is no need. Sati is all the time we need. So the other 6 we have counted here. Passaddhi and Samadhi Upekha not developing. So at that time we have to exalt our mind, Dhammavichaya, Vidya, and Piti. Avedi means developed. The 3 kind of Pochinga. So we will explain more detail here. Briefly mentioned. So that's why here English translation. How does he exalt the mind on the occasion? One, it should be exalted. One, his mind is slack. Slack meaning is a little energy with overlessness of energy. Yeah, vidya. Vidya is too low, etc., etc. Not only vidya, the other thing. So, and instead of developing the 3 enlightenment feather, bhujanga. Enlightenment feather is a bhujanga. 3 enlightenment feather is a passaddhi bhujanga, samadhi bhujanga, upekha bhujanga. The 3 enlightenment feather, beginning with the tranquility. Tranquility means passaddhi. So passaddhi and concentration and equanimity. These 3 are not developing, not developed. So what we should develop? We should develop those beginning with the investigating of the stages, Dhamma Vichaya. Investigation in the Vichaya stages is Dhamma. So the phenomenon, the stages. So the Dhamma Vichaya Sambhujanga, Vidya Sambhujanga, and PD Sambhujanga. So don't worry, we will detail explanation later. Okay. Okay, so continue explanation. The Buddha works. What the Buddha said. So Siyatapi Bhikkhave. Here, Siyatapi means the Buddha all the time mentions the simile or the metaphor with the example to discuss something. So starting like this, Siyatapi. Siyatapi meaning is with the example. With the example. Bhikkhave meaning is a monk. Bhikkhave. Puriso. Puriso means a person. Puriso, a person. Breakdown. Breakdown means little small. Breakdown means small. The breakdown and Mahandan and breakdown opposite. Mahandan is a big, breakdown is small. Yeah. So breakdown, again is a fire. So small fire. A person make a small fire. Ojale tukamo. Ojale tukamo means make a fire. A person want to make a fire. Asa. Ojale tukamo asa. Kamo is a want. Ojale do means to make. So want to make a fire, little fire, a small fire. A person want to make a little small fire. And so the person data means at that time at that fire and la nichiwa. Anlani. Anlani means Anla. Alani chewa tinani cha. Alani chewa. Anla is the wet. Sorry, yeah, wet. Alani chewa tinani. Tinani is a grass. So he put into the fire wet grass. Pakibea means put. Pakibea means put. So he want to make a fire, but he put the wet grass into the fire. So it's not possible, isn't it, to make it? So alani means wet. Komayani is the face of the calm. The face of the calm. The pop at the calm. Pakibea put. So in India, they make a like this. That's why the Buddha give the example here. So person putting wet grass and wet, face of the cow. Alanija, wet katani. Oh, katani, sorry. Katani is firewood. But firewood is not dry. The firewood is wet. So, pakibea put. So mention three kinds. Wet, the grass, wet, the piece of the corns, and wet, the firewood. And then udaka wadanja. Udaka wadanja. Udaka wadanja means water is wind. Udaka is water. So the wind is with the water. Tadiya means he more fire we like this, the wind, but the wind is with the spray or the water, so the wind cannot promote the fire. So that meaning. So udaka wadanja tadiya pansuke nacha. Pansuka is duck. Pansuka duck. Okiria. Okiria is spread the ducks into the fire. So how fire is possible to make it like this? It's not possible. So impossible way the Buddha mentioned here. So Babonuko saw Bhikkhawe. Saw Puriso. Saw Puriso means that person. Bhikkhawe monk. Babonuko means it's possible. That person to make Parida again Ozali to make a small fire, that person in that way is possible. The Buddha asked a question to the monk. So it's not possible to make it because of wet grass and wet firewood. How we can make the fire? So that's why. No hedo. No. Here is no English. It is Pali. No hedo. No hedo bani. Bande means the venerable. So reply to the Buddha. Oh, Buddha, it's not possible. No, he don't mean it's not possible to make. So that's why your English translation for this is said by the Blessed One, the Buddha, asks a question, Bhikkhu, suppose a man want to make a small fire, burn up, so he put the wet grass on it, put the wet calm down on it, put the wet stick on it, and sprinkle it with water. Water means a spray of water, and scatter dags on it. So would that be able to make a small fire burn up? So the Buddha asked a question to the monk. So monk replied, no, Panavasa. No, it's not possible to make a small fire. So the Buddha mentioned another situation. Ewa mewa ko bhikkhawe. Like this. Ewa mewa ko means similarly. Similarly, like that example, monk. Yasame sometime. Lina chita hodi. Mine is too little energy. Akalo. Akalo means it's not right time. Kalo means time. Akalo means not right time. That's me at the time. Pasadi sambojin gasa bhavanaya. Yeah. So at that time, mine is too little energy, so no tranquil, no pasadi at the time. So akalo means it's not right time, good timing to double the tranquility, and then akalo samadhi. Yeah. And then akalo means it's not right time. Samadhi means concentration. Samadhi means samadhi sambojingasa. So like the previous one. So Pali not mentioned completely because the previous one was similar. So like pay means just look at similar with the previous one. So samadhi means here samadhi sambojingasa bhavanaya, like this. Akalo samadhi sambojingasa bhavanaya. So the meaning is it's not suitable time. It's not good timing to develop the concentration. And then akalo ubekha sambojingasa bhavanaya. Yeah. At the time to develop the equanimity, it's not right time to develop. Yeah. That's why I already told you 3 tayo means pasadi, samadhi, and upekha. Yeah. So these 3 bujanga is no way and no possible way to develop at the time. Yeah. So the Buddha asks a question, Tankesa hetu. Tankesa hetu means the cause. So what is that cause? What is that cause? Why that happened? The Buddha asked a question and the answer, the Buddha himself answer like this. Lina bhikkhawe. Bhikkhawe means a monk. Lina chitta. So mine is too little energy. That mind, that kind of mind, too little energy mind. Edehi dhamehi. Edehi means that. And these and those. Sorry. Edehi means those. Dhamehi means a phenomenon. Dhamma. phenomena. So those phenomena dusa motha bayan hodi. Dusa motha bayan. Dusa motha bayan. Dusa motha bayan. Do meanings here. Do meanings very difficult. Do meanings here very difficult. Samotha bayan means the wake up these three kind of bhujanga, passaddhi sambhujanga, samadhi sambhujanga, and the upekha sambhujanga. These three sambhujanga to wake up very difficult at the time. Yasamencha called bhikkhave. Yasamencha called bhikkhave. Sometimes Lina Chita Hodi. Chita is a little energy. Mind is a little energy. Kalo Tasame Samaye. Tasame Samaye at that time. Kalo here, Kalo is good timing. Dhamma Vichya Sambhujangasa Bhavanaya. At that time, investigating the Dhamma investigating the Dhamma in your body and mind, investigate more and more. So Virya is increased, double it. Yeah. So that's why Kalo is the right timing. You should do the Dhamma Vichya Sambhujangasa. Bhavanaya means a double it. Yeah. And then Kalo means the right timing. Virya Sambhujangasa Bhavanaya. Yeah. So at that time, your mind is too little energy. You are sitting meditation, not good. Walking meditation, better. Because virya, you need more virya. So walking meditation is more virya sambhujanga. Yeah. So that's mentioned here. Kalo virya sambhujangasa bhavanaya. Yeah. You should try to develop the energy. The enlightenment feathers is good timing to make it. And then Kalo Pidi Sambhujangasa Bhavanaya. Yeah. Pidi drive. Yeah. So you at the time you should listen the Dhamma talk, even though listen the Dhamma talk, reading the Dhamma book to increase your drive. Yeah. So the Bodhisattva, many things. So when you read, or your mind more trying. Yeah. So these three bhujanga is good timing to develop. Dhamma Vichya Sambhujanga, Virya Sambhujanga, and Piti Sambhujanga. Yeah. So more detail explain. Okay. So Buddha mentioned like this. So that's why here English translation. So two bhikkhu, one the mind is slack. Slack meaning is very lazy and little energy. There is no time to develop the tranquility, enlightenment feather, passaddhi sambhujangasa, and then concentration, enlightenment feather, samadhi sambhujangasa, or the equanimity, enlightenment feather, ubeka sambhujangasa. Why is that? The Buddha asks and make a question and answer himself. Because a slack mind cannot well be aroused by those stages. Those stages meaning is with the tranquility enlightenment feather, with the concentration enlightenment feather, with the equanimity enlightenment feather. It's not possible at the time. So what should we do? When the mind is lack, that is the time to develop. The investigating of the stages, enlightenment feather, Dhamma Vichya Sambhajanga, the energy, enlightenment feather, Virya Sambhajanga, and happiness, enlightenment feather, Piti Sambhajanga. Yeah, happiness or joy, isn't it? It's okay. Piti Sambhajanga. So we need to understand if our mind sometimes is too little energy, we should practice the three Bhujanga, Dhamma Vichya Sambhajanga, Virya Sambhajanga, and Piti Sambhajanga. Yeah. Okay. So how? Another question. How we develop the Dhamma Vichya Sambhajanga, how we develop the Virya Sambhajanga, how we develop the Piti Sambhajanga. So Pali explain more detail like this. Here, Tankesa Hetu. Why is that? Tankesa Hetu. Why is that? Lina Bhikkhave Chitta. Yeah. Mank. Lina Chitta means mind is a little energy. Tan Dehi Dhamehi. Tan means the mind. The little energy mind. Edehi Dhamehi. Those phenomena, Dhamma, Susamotha Bayang Hodi. Su means very well. Du means difficult. Su means here easy. Du means difficult. Su means here easy. Easy to wake up our mind from the little energy to higher energy. Okay. So the Buddha gave another example. Sayatabi. Sayatabi means the similar example. Give the example. Sayatabi Bhikkhave. Buddha saw a person break down again small fire. Ojali Dukamo Asa. A person want to make a small fire. So that person, Tata, in that fire, Sokhani. Sokhani means dry. So opposite of the, Anlani. Anlani is a wet. Sokhani means dry. So Sokhani Chewa Tinani. Tinani is a grass, a dry grass. He put into the fire drying grass. So try fire more and more. Done, isn't it? Yeah. So that is the Buddha gave. Sukhani chewa tinani pakibeya. Pakibeya means put. So that person put into the fire with the drying grass. And then sukhani cha komayani pakibeya. Komayani means the face of the cow, dry face of the cow put into the fire. So fire burning more. And then Sukhani cha katani. Pakibeya. Tukani means dry, katani means the firewood. The firewood is already dry. So when he put into the fire is more burning, isn't it? Yeah. And then mukha vatancha dadiya. Yeah, dadiya means giving. So giving the power. Mukha is a mouth. Mukha is a mouth. Vata is water. So mouth water. Mouth water means like that. We make fire like this to increase the fire. Yeah. So mukha vata nincha tadiya means and making the putting the wind into the fire with the mouth. Huh? Yeah. So not cha pan suke na okiriya. Yeah. So the ducks not put into the fire. Okay. So babonu ko saw bikawe. So that person making like this, that person saw puri saw that person break down again small fire. Ojale donti. Ojale donti means is it possible to Babo means possible. It's possible. Ask the question. It's possible to make small fire? So the monk replied to the Buddha, Eon Bande di. Eon Bande meaning Bande, Venerable? Yes. Eon, yes. He can do. Huh? He can do like this. Yeah. So that's why here English translation like this. One is this because a slack mind can well be roused by those stages. Bhikkhu, suppose a man wants to make a small fire burner. He put dry grass on it. He put dry cotton on it. He put dry stick or dry firewood on it, and then blow on it with his mouth, and then does not scatter dust on it. So would that man be able to make a small fire burner? The Buddha asked a question. So the man answered, yes, Venerable Sir. That this is a very good example to understand. Huh? Yeah, easy to understand. Like this, the Buddha continue mentioning here like this. Itacha. Itacha. Yatha Saka Mahavana Sena. Yatha Saka Maha Varasena. Yathasaka Maha Varasena. Yathasaka Mahara Vasena means here Yathasaka is the required condition. Yathasaka Mahara Yathasaka Mahara Vasena. So required condition in that example. To increase the fire more and more, we put dry grass, dry firewood like this. So fire more and more. Like that kind of the condition we put the required condition to the fire. So fire more develop. Kind of that example the Buddha showed. So Yathasaka Mahara Vasena means require condition accordingly. Dhamma Vichaya Sambhojingadina. Dhamma Vichaya Sambhojinga. Investigation of the Dhamma, Adina, Adi, etc. Means the Vidya Sambhojinga effort and Piti Sambhojinga, happiness. So, Bhavana means developed. Veditava, should be understood. So, developing the three kind of bhajinga. Hodinyeda. Hodinyeda means that kind of mention. Hota means saying. Edam means in the commentary. In the commentary saying like this. Ati bekawe kusala dhamma. Ati means that there is, and bekawe is a month. Kusala means kusala akusala. Wholesome and wholesome. Dhamma is a phenomenon, Dhamma. Savaja Navaja Dhamma. Savaja Navaja is Savaja Navaja. Savaja is the Vaja is here is a fault. With Dhamma with a fault, Dhamma without force. Savaja Navaja Cha Dhamma Hina Panida. Dhamma, two kinds. Mention two kinds. Wholesome and unwholesome, with force and without force. Hina is the lower level. Panida is a higher level. Dhamma. Kana, yeah. Kana Sukha. Padibhaga Dhamma. Sana is no sana. Kana, sorry. Kana, isn't it? K. Kana is black. Black. Sukha is white. Yeah, black and white. Dhamma is black Dhamma, white Dhamma, like this. So the akusala is a black, kusala is a white, isn't it? So phenomena is in our surrounding, around the world, in the universe. There's a two kind, wholesome and unwholesome, for without force, the lower level, higher level, and white and black. Yeah. So different kind, different dhammas, many. So tattva. In those two different kind of dhamma, yoniso manasikara bahulikaro. So yoniso manasikara is wide attention, wise attention. So bahulikara means bahuli means many time. Kara means making. Yeah, making many time. The wide attention is good to happen. The wholesome, yeah, dhamma. So that means aya maharo. Aya maharo means aya aharo. Aya maharo means aya aharo. Aharo is here is cause. Ahara is here not nutrition. The Pali's ahara is a cause. Cause or nutrition. Yeah, we Pali different meaning. Here it's not nutrition. Aya maharo means here ayan aharo. Ayan means we make many time making the wife's attention in our mind. So wholesome dhamma kusala is more. Yeah. That means Nobana sawa. Nobana sawa, not already arising. Nobana. Nobana sa. Wa Dhamma vichya sambojengasa upadaya. So before not arising, but we put the yonisomanesikara wise attention many times. So Dhamma vichya sambojengasa upadaya is. Upada meaning is arising. Yeah. And then Opanasawa, already arising. Dhammavichya Sambojjhanga is already arising. So Opanasawa, Dhammavichya Sambojjhanga Bheyo Bhavaya. So at that time, already arising. So with the Yoniso Manasikara, wise attention we make, so that the Dhammavichya Sambojjhanga increase more. Bheyo Bhavaya. Bheyo means more. Bhavaya meaning is increase, more developed. Yeah, more increase, more developed. Vipassanā. Yeah, Vipassanā means increase. Vipassanā bhavanaya. So developing, increasing the developing. Paripuriya samvodati. Paripuriya meaning is successful. Paripuriya means reaching the goal. Reach the goal. So that means successful. Paripuriya samvodati. Yeah, it's begun successful. So yonisomaneskara, why attention is very important. To increase wholesome thing, we need wide attention. Yonisomaneskara. Yonisomaneskara is very important to make wholesome thing. So that's why here Buddha mentioned like this in the commentary. So the English translation like this, and here the development or the investigation or the stages, enlightenment further, etc., should be understood as a nutriment. Here is not nutriment, the cause. The cause for each one respectively. Directly aharo is a directly translation nutriment in English, but not it's good translation. Here is a cause. Cause or condition. Yeah. For it said bhikkhu, there is a profitable means wholesome, unprofitable akusala unwholesome stages, reprehensible and blameless stages. Yeah. Inferior, lower level, inferior and superior stages, dark and bright stages. So counterpart each other around the world, in the universe. Two different dharma. So wide attention, much practice, many times, because this is a cause for the arising of unrising investigation or distinguishment, enlightenment further, or lead to the growth or fulfillment, development, and perfection of the arising investigating state of the enlightenment further. So, Dhamma vichya sambojjhanga to promote Dhamma vichya sambojjhanga, you should wise attention. Pay attention should be wise. Pay attention. Yeah. So more wise pay attention. So you are Dhamma vichya sambojjhanga more increase, developed. Okay. Okay. So Buddha's continue like this. Tatha ati bhikkhave aramba dhatu. Yeah, Arambha dhatu is it. Sometimes the Buddha mentioned the Vidya, different situation. Vidya is step by step. Vidya. Here Arambha is Vidya in the beginning. Arambha. Huh? You put effort in the beginning. So this Arambha we call Arambha dhatu. So dhatu is a element. Dhatu. So Arambha dhatu is a Vidya. Yeah, kind of Vidya in the beginning. Yeah. Whatever you do in the beginning, you put the effort, that kind of effort we call Arambha dhatu. Yeah. Arambha dhatu and Nikama dhatu. Another one. Nikama. Nikama dhatu is in the middle effort. So that means you totally free from the slope and torpor, and you are very energetic at the time. So Nikama dhatu. Nikama is free from the laziness. Nikama means free from the laziness. Yeah. So that kind of energy is in the middle. Yeah. And then Parakama dhatu. Yeah, Parakama is a very, very developing energy. Vidya. Yeah. Yes. So 3 stages. Vidya is the 3 stages, 3 steps. In the beginning, and then free from the laziness, and then more developing the effort. So Tatha in these 3 kind of Vidya, Arambha dhatu, Nikama dhatu, Prakama dhatu, Tatha means mentioned these 3. Yoniso manasikara bahulikaro. Yoniso manasikara is very important. Wise attention. So wise attention, many bahulikaro means making money. Ayamaharo, ayam aharo. This is condition. This is core, not nutrition. This is core. Yeah. Nopanasa wa vidya sambojinasa. Yeah. Nopanasa means not already arising. Not yet. Not yet effort. If you put wide attention, vidya arise. Upadaya. Upadaya means arising. Not yet vidya effort, but if you put the wide attention, the vidya arising. And then another one, Opanasawa. Opanasa means already arising. Vidya sambojinasa. So the effort enlightenment factor is already arising. But if you put wide attention, already arising vidya more. So Pinyo Bhavaya. Pinyo means more. Pinyo Bhavaya increase. More increase the vidya effort. Yeah. And Vipassanā. Yeah. Vipassanā means increase Bhavanaya Pariburiya. Yeah. Pariburiya Samvadati. So developing state is perfect condition or successful condition happen. Samvadati. Yeah. So the Buddha mentioned like this. So here English translation, likewise, Tatha, likewise, monk, there's elements of initiated, effort. Initiated means initiated effort. The element is dhatu. So the right translation like this. there is an element of initiated effort, and then elements of launching effort, and then element of the persistent effort. So three kind of effort dimension. If you pay wide attention, much practice many times, so therein is causes for the arising of an arising energy and Abhidhamma feather, or leads to the group, or fulfillment, development, and perfection of the arising energy and Abhidhamma feather. Viriya Sambhojjhanga. So, to develop the Viriya Sambhojjhanga, what we need to do is wide attention. Yeah, Yoniso Manasika. Dhammavichaya Sambhojjhanga also wide attention. Yoniso Manasika. So Yoniso Manasika is the foundation of the whole sun. Yeah, very important. Okay. Okay. So next feather is what? The PD. PD Sambhojjhanga. So the Buddha mentioned like this, Tatha, like this, Ati. Ati said there is, speak away. PD Sambhojjhanga Thaniya Dhamma. PD Sambhojjhanga Thaniya Dhamma. Thaniya meaning is Thana is standing. So that meaning is the PD Sambhojjhanga is continuously. Stay continuously. Huh? Yeah. So that means. And Tatha, that kind of Dhamma, Yoniso Manasikara Bhulikaro. Say, only one condition. Why attention? Many times. Why attention? Ayamaharo, this is a cause to develop the PD Sambhojjhanga. Anubhanasawa, PD Sambhojjhanga, not arising, or not yet, but if you put Yoniso Manasikara, arising, the PD Sambhojjhanga. But PD Sambhojjhanga is already arising, Ubhanasawa, PD Sambhojjhanga. So already arising the PD Sambhojjhanga, if you put Yoniso Manasikara, right, wise attention, Vinyo Bhavaya, more and more increase. Yeah. Vibholaya, more. Huh? Increase more, Vibholaya, Bhavanaya, Paribhuriya, Samvatadi. Yeah. So that you are developing, become perfect or successful. Yeah. So condition is one condition, one cause, huh? To make three kind of enlightenment feather. So likewise, bhikkhu, there are stages productive of the happiness of enlightenment feather. This is a wide attention. Wide attention, much practice then is the cause for the arising or the unrising happiness and enlightenment feather, or lead to the growth or fulfillment, development, and perfection of the arising happiness and enlightenment feather. So when our mind is little energy, we need Yoniso Manasika. So putting many times, Bhulikaro, many, making many times, putting the wide attention. So our mind, little by little, the Dhammavichaya Sambhojjhanga and then Vidya Samajanga and Piti Samajanga increase. Yeah. And finally, perfect. So we should follow it that way. If our mind has very little energy, that's important. Sometimes when we practice meditation, mental energy is so little. So at the time we need yoniso manasikara. Why attention is very important. Okay? And then we go to the next one. Tata sabhava samenya lakhana pati veda vasena. Very long one. Sabhava lakhana means natural. Sabhava means natural. So lakhana means a characteristic. Sabhava lakhana means a natural characteristic. So two kind of the characteristic. Sabhava samenya. Sabhava lakhana samenya lakhana. Like this. Pali is mentioned so like this. Huh? Sabhava lakhana is a natural characteristic. Okay. Samenya lakhana meaning is a universal characteristic. So we need to understand two kind of characteristics. Sabhava meaning is a natural characteristic is our mind recognize the object. This is a natural characteristic of mind. Any kind of mind, wholesome mind or unwholesome mind, or kusala or akusala or vipaka or kiriya or any kind of mind, just recognize, just knowing the object, isn't it? So just knowing the object is sabhava lakhana. Sabhava lakhana, the natural characteristic. Samenya lakhana is a three kind of lakhana. Samenya is a universal characteristic, a nature, impermanent nature, dukkha, suffering nature, anatta, no soul nature. So these three characteristics is samenya lakhana, universal characteristic. Universal characteristic means all phenomena has that kind of characteristic. I mean that common characteristic. Common means all dharma has that these three nature, dukkha, anatta is all kind, body or mind, consciousness or manifest or whatever. These three universal characteristics, samenya lakhana, isn't it? Samenya lakhana, sabhava lakhana is individual. Individual, they have a characteristic. Yeah. So phassa, for example, phassa is a contact the object. This is the sabhava lakhana of the phassa. But phassa is a nature, impermanent nature. Phassa is a suffering nature because of depending on the condition. No soul nature. Phassa is so it's a samanya lakhana is occupy all kind of dharma. And sabhava lakhana is a special characteristic or individual characteristic. So we have to understand that the characteristic. So the Patiweda Vasena, isn't it? Patiweda means penetrated understanding. Patiweda, penetrated understanding. Vasena is a power. The power or the penetrated understanding, the two kind of characteristic, natural characteristic and universal characteristic. Okay? Pavutta manasikaro. Yeah. Pavutta manasikara. Pavutta means happening. Manasikara means attention. So happening attention. So happening attention means that attention is understanding, penetrated, with the penetrated understanding of these two kind of characteristics. Sabhava lakkhana, natural characteristic, and samanya lakkhana, universal characteristic. Yeah. So that attention is Buddha manasikaro, happening the attention. Kusala disu. Kusala disu means wholesome, etc., etc. Kusala disu. Yoniso manasikaro nama. We call this attention is we call wise attention. Yoniso manasikara. So Pali explain the Yoniso manasikara. What is a Yoniso manasikara? Yoniso manasikara is attention with the penetrative, understanding of two characteristic, natural characteristic and universal characteristic. Yeah. So why attention is, you need to understand like this. So Yoniso manasikara is like this. Without understanding body and mind and the two kind of characteristics, so that attention is we didn't call Yoniso manasikara. Yeah. So when we practice meditation, we watch our body and mind, the nature, characteristic, and the individual, the universal characteristics. So at that time, our attention is Yoniso manasikara. Yeah. Okay. Aramba dhatu adina. Aramba dhatu is the initial effort. Initial effort, element of initial effort. Aramba dhatu adina. Adina means etc. 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 is the nikama dhatu and prekama dhatu. So three kind of the effort. Aramba dhatu, nikama dhatu, and prekama dhatu. 3 steps of the effort, isn't it? So we already mentioned that one. So explain here. Explain here with that. Aramba dhatu adina upadana vasena. Upada means arising. And the arising of the initial effort, sustained effort, and then, development effort. So these 3 efforts arising. Pavutta manasikaro. Happening attention. Arama dhatu adisu. This is an initial effort. This is a sustained effort. You make attention like this. So that kind of manasikara we call Yoniso manasikaro nama. So another kind of yonisomanasicara is initial effort. If you pay attention to the initial effort, pay attention to the sustained effort, pay attention to the development effort. So that kind, any step, the 3 steps of effort, you pay attention. So that kind of pay attention we call yonisomanasicara. So if you don't have any kind of effort, you have no yonisomanasicara. Okay, so tata aramba dhatu di patthama viriya hochati, or here is play. Here is play. Tata means these 3 kind of effort. 3 kind of effort. Aramba dhatu di. Aramba dhatu mean patthama viriya. Patthama means first time. Initial effort. Pathama viriya. Hochati means call. Saying the Pathama viriya. Pathama viriya meaning is a first time effort. First time effort we call aramba dhatu. And nikama dhatu di. Nikama dhatu mean kosijato. Kosija means laziness. From laziness, kosijato. From laziness, nikamandata. Nikamandata means free from, leaving from laziness or free from laziness. Tato palawatara. Yeah. Tato palawatara means previous kind of effort. More than palawa means more or power. Palawatara means more powerful. So aramba dhatu is a little, nikama dhatu is more powerful than the aramba dhatu. Okay, and then parakama dhatu di. Parakama dhatu mean param. Param means next. Param means Pali means next time. Param means next. Thana. Thana. Param thana. Next situation. Thana means situation, stage or situation. Yeah. Param thana. Next situation or higher situation. Okay. Ekkamando. Ekkamando means the jumping. Ekkamando. Jumping. Next step. Jumping next step like this. So the topi palawatara. Yeah. More powerful. The topi palawatara. Palawa means power. Power is bala. Palawatara means more powerful. So aramba dhatu is a little, power is a little, nikama dhatu more, and prakama dhatu is the highest effort. So explain Pali like this. And pidi sambojin katana thaniya dhammati. Pidi bojinga thaniya dhamma mean pidiya ewa. Pidiya ewa means only pidi. Pidiya ewa, only pidi. Edanama. Yeah. So Piti Bhojanga Dhamma, Taniya Dhamma means we say just only piti. Not different. No different. That meaning. Tasabi Upada Kamanasikarowa. Obadaka. Yeah. Obadaka Manasikarowa. Sorry. Obadaka means rising. Manasikaro means attention. Karowa means only rising attention. Yoniso manasikaro nama. So tasabi obara manasikaro means the happiness. Tasabi means in the happiness. Yeah, rising the attention. So we call yoniso manasikaro. So yoniso manasikara means tension in the happiness. Okay. So that's why here English translation. Here and why attention given to the profitable. Profitable means kusala, wholesome, etc. Is attention occurring in penetrating or the individual essence and of the three general characteristics. Yeah, individual characteristic and general characteristic, or the natural characteristic or universal characteristic. Same. Yeah. So the many scholars they translate in different. Anyways, these we have to understand only two kind of characteristics. Sabhava is natural. So I think Sabhava, the right meaning is a natural characteristic. Samanya is universal, common to all, universal or general. Yeah, so that's why they translate like this, many different way. So why attention given to the elements of the initiated energy, etc., is attention occurring in the arousing of the elements or initiated energy and so on. So here in initial energy is called the element or initiated aramba dhatu. The element or launching is stronger than that because it's launched out from the idleness or laziness. So this we call nikkama dhatu in Pali. And then the elements of persistent. Persistent is still stronger than that because it's going on persisting in a successive later stage. So that kind of energy we call in Pali is parakama dhatu. So stages produces of the happiness enlightenment feather is the name for the happiness itself. The attention that arouses is a wide attention. Yoniso manasikara, we say in Pali. Okay, so we go to the next one. Apicca. Pali say apicca means more explanation or different kind or different way. Apicca. So English is beside. In English, beside. Satta Dhamma. Satta is a 7. Dhamma is a phenomenal. Dhamma. Satta Dhamma, 7 feathers. Dhamma vichaya sambhujingasa upadaya. Samvodanti. Yeah. So Dhammavichaya Sambhojjhanga, arising Dhammavichaya Sambhojjhanga, there are 7 Dhamma, 7 fetters. Paripochakata. Number 1. Number 1 fetter is a Paripochakata. Yeah. Paripochakata. Pochaka means ask question. Ask a question. Yeah. That's very important. The Dhammavichaya means investigating. Yeah, if you want to investigate something, you need to ask. You need to ask many questions to find out the solution, isn't it? Many different way, different view. So many information we need investigating me. So that's why. Paripochakata. Number 1 fetter is Paripochakata. You need to ask question. Yeah. So yeah, Buddha, all the time Buddha promote to ask a question. Without question, the Buddha didn't like. So Paripochakata, yeah. Number 1, the fetter is very important. Ask the question. Okay. And then number 2 fetter is Votu Visada Kiriya. Votu Visada Kiriya. Votu means we already learned in the previous lecture last week. Votu means is we have 2 kinds, internal and external. Votu base. Internal base and external base. Internal base means our body, the cutting the head hair, cutting the long nails, something like that. So we just visit internal base. External base is where wearing the clean the clothes, and then bed, and then the temple cleaning. Yeah. That kind of cleaning. Visada means a cleaning. Yeah. Making the base, 2 kind of base cleaning. This is another fetter. Promote the Dhammavichaya Sambhojjhanga. To promote the Dhammavichaya Sambhojjhanga. This is very important. And then number 3 fetter, Indriya Samatta Patipadanata. Patipadana. Patipadana. Sorry. Patipadana. Indriya means the 5 kind of the faculty. Sadendriya, Virendriya, Satendriya, Samadendriya, Panyendriya. So these 5 faculty, Samatha means equal or balance. Equal is not good. Balance. We already explained in previous week lecture that the Saddha and Panya should be balanced. Virya and Samadhi should be balanced, isn't it? So these kind of balance. Indriya Samatata means balancing. Patipadana meaning is the finish. Finishing the balancing of the faculty. This is another fetter. Okay. And then Dupanya Pokala Parivichana. Here do means no wisdom. That means Dupanya means no wisdom. The person has no wisdom. So Dupanya Pokala is person. Yeah. So Dupanya Pokala means the person who has no wisdom. Parivijana means avoid or stay away. Stay away from the person who has no wisdom. Yeah, that's very important. If you associate with that person, you have no Dhamma Vichaya Sambhajaka. So this is a number 4. Advice of the person who has no wisdom. And then Panyawanta Pugala Sivana. Panya means wisdom. Wanda means the person who has wisdom. Pugala. Wanda Pugala. Panyawanta Pugala. The person who has wisdom. Sivana is associate. Yeah. Sivana means associate. So associate with the person who has wisdom. This is number 5 chapter feather. And then number 6 feather. Kambira Jnana Chariya Pachawakana. Very long one. Kambira Jnana Chariya Pachawakana. Kambira means deep. Kambira. Kambira means deep. Kambira Jnana means wisdom, deep wisdom. Kambira Chariya. Kambira Chariya means the person who has a very deep wisdom. Kambira Chariya. Pachawakana means that person all the time. Pachawakana means reflecting on the Dhamma. Khanda, the 5 aggregate, Khanda, Ayatana. Ayatana is a base, 12 kind of base. Khanda, Ayatana, Dhatu. Dhatu is 18 kind of elements. We already learned in Abhidhamma. 12 Ayatana is 6 Ayatana is internal. Another 6 Ayatana is base is external. So altogether 12. So 12 Ayatana, 18 elements. 18 elements, dhatu. 18 element meaning is chakku, vinyana dhatu, soda vinyana dhatu, something like that. Kaya, ghana, jinwa, kaya. And then mano dhatu, mano vinyana dhatu. Yeah. And then body is chakka, Chakku dhatu, soda dhatu, so in the body, the material. So altogether 18. So these Dhamma reflecting Pachawakana is another feather. And then finally 7 feather is Tadadi Motadadi. Tadadi Motadadi means is a resolution. Yes. So your mind all the time make a resolution to investigate the Dhamma. Yeah. So all the time to investigate the Dhamma, you make the resolution like this. So it's very easy to arise the Dhamma Vichaya Sambhajanga. Yeah. So if you want the Dhamma Vichaya Sambhajanga, we need these 7 feathers. Yeah. So these 7 Dhamma, that the Saddha Dhamma is important to promote the Dhamma Vichaya Sambhajanga. If you want more Dhamma Vichaya Sambhajanga, you need to ask the question many times and then cleaning internal and external base and the balancing the faculty, and then avoid the person who has no wisdom, and then associate with the wisdom, and then reflecting the the Dharma, the Khanda, Ayatana, Dhatu, so that kind of Dharma, investigate. And then make a resolution in your mind all the time to investigate the Dharma. So these 7 feathers promote the Dhammavichaya Sambhajana. So that's why here in the translation, there are besides 7 things lead to arising of the investigating stages enlightenment feather. Dhammavichaya Sambhajana. Number 1, asking the question. Number 2, making the base clean. Number 3, balancing the faculty. Number 4, avoidance of pausing without understanding. Number 5, cultivating of the pausing with the understanding. And number 6, reviewing the fee of the exercise of the profound knowledge. And then number 7, resolute upon that investigation of the stages. So if you try to do with these 7 kind of feathers, you will easily arise the Dhammavichaya Sambhajana. Okay, and then we go to the next one, Virya Sambhajana. Next one is Virya Sambhajana. So Ekadasa Dhamma. Oh, Eka means 1. Dasa is 10, so 11. Ekadasa means 11. 11 kind of Dhamma. Ekadasa Dhamma, 11 Dhamma. Virya Sambhajana sa Uppana. Yeah. So these 11 Dhamma is to arise the Virya Sambhajana. So if you want Virya Sambhajana, you need these 11 Dhamma. Okay, so very important. Upadaya Samvadandi Apaya Di Paya Puchava Kanada. Number 1 factor. Number 1 Dhamma. Apaya Di Paya Puchava Kanada. So Puchava Kanada is a reviewing or reflecting. Huh? Yeah. Puchava Kanada. Apaya means woeful, for woeful. Paya means danger. So the dangers of for woeful play. For example, if we are animal, we have no chance to practice meditation. Animal life just eating, sleeping. They have no chance to practice meditation. They have no, never ever chance. So that's why we thinking like they all the animal life. If I'm animal life, I have no chance. So right now, good timing to practice meditation. So increase the vidya, like this. So number 1 factor is important. Apaya di baya. Apaya means a woeful plane. Not only woeful plane, the other thing also adi, etc., etc. Many kind of things. You can reflect or review, isn't it? And then Viriya Yata Lokiya Logodara Visesadi Kamanisansa Dasnata. That's very long. Very long. Probably like this. Viriyayata, Logiya, Logodara, Visesa, Dikama, Nisansa, Dasita. So Viriyayata means the according to the effort. Viriyayata means connect with the effort. So Lokiya, Lokottara. So Lokiya meaning is in our life. Lokottara means to beyond our life. Yeah. So anyway, effort is we need effort in our life and in to beyond the life. So Vipassanā is a special. Vipassanā. Abhidhamma meaning is getting, so special power getting. Vipassanā Abhidhamma. Anisansa is research. Research. When we put the effort in our life and do beyond our life, any kind of effort, make a research, isn't it? So, or if I make effort, I will get that kind of research. So you are looking at these research. Dasanita meaning is Dasita meaning is the looking. Dasita. Dasita means looking or seeing the effort, the research, special research. Special result of the effort in this life, in this very life, and to beyond the life. Okay. This is the second feather, and then third feather is Buddha Pachika Buddha Mahasavagehi. Buddha is a Buddha. Pachika Buddha is the supreme Buddha, and the Mahasavaga is like Sariputta Mahasavaga. Sariputta and Moggallana we call Mahasavaga. Kata Mago. Mago is a way, path. Kata means they already going that way. Buddha, Pachika Buddha, and Mahasavaga, these noble persons already going that way. So Maya Kantabo. Maya means we. Kantabo means we should go that way. So increase your energy, effort. Vidya, like this. All the Buddha going that way, Pachika Buddha go that way, Mahasavaga go that way, all noble persons go that way. We also need to go that way. The meaning is the mega and the Eightfold Noble Path. So thinking like this, your energy move. So cha nasaka. So cha nasaka. So meaning is that part, the mago. So cha nasaka. Nasaka is not possible. Nasaka is not possible. Kusitena. Kusida is Kusida is a lazy person. Kusidena, lazy person, kandong, to go. Lazy person to go that way is not possible. You're thinking like this. Oh, I need more effort. So like this. Yeah. Promote your Vidya Sampochinga. Eon like this. Kamana. No? We tea. Pichawa Kanada. Viti Kamana is going. Viti means Viti. Mega and Viti here is same. path. So going that path, Pachavakanada means reviewing, or I should go that path that way. So thinking like this is to promote Vidya Sambhujanga. And another fact is Dayakana. Yeah, Dayakana means the person who make offering. We call in Pali Dayaka. Dayaka means the person who make offering. Lay people who make offering, we call Dayaka. So Dayakana Mahapala. Mahapala is Mahapala. Maha is big. Pala is research. So big research. Mahapala Bhava Karanina. Yeah. So making the effort is, great research. We will make a great research. Pinda Pachayanata. Pinda Pachayanata. Yeah. Because the Dayaka, that person offering, so you eat the kind of offering, and then you should make effort like this. Thinking like this. Pinda Pada Pachayanata means give. Pinda is the food. Give back that research. So like this, Viriya Rambasa Onawadi. Viriya Rambasa means Viriya making effort. Viriya Ramba making effort. Onawadi means Wadi means talking about the gratitude of the effort, put in effort. Me Sattha. Yeah. Me means mind. Me means Pali. Me is mind. Sattha means teacher. Here, teacher means Buddha. My teacher. Yeah. My teacher Buddha all the time to make effort. All the time, praise the making the effort. The Buddha. That kind of thing. And then Socha. Socha means the Buddha who seen the making the effort. Anati tekaminiya sasanato. Anati kamaniya sasano. Anatika means Anatika is opposite. So Anatika Mania is not overcome the Sasaniya means Sasano means teaching. Sasano. Sasano is Sasana means teaching. Buddha Sasana means Buddha teaching. Yeah. So Anatika Mania Sasana means not overcome the teaching. So that means if the Buddha not teach, we don't practice. Only Buddha teaching, we practice. Yeah, like this. Amagancha. Amagancha means we also Bahubakaro. Bahu means many. Bakara means gratitude. Yeah, many gratitude. Many gratitude. Patipadiya. Patipadiya means practice meditation. Pujiyama no Pujito hoti. Pujiyama no means we should pay respect to the Buddha with the practice. Na iterata. Na iterata, not the other thing. Na iterata means not with the other thing. We should respect to the Buddha, pay respect to the Buddha with practice of the Dharma, not with the other things. So Buddha all the time, Buddha promote, Buddha all the time saying, even though if you offer many material to me up to the sky, just practice meditation is better. Better than the many material, the Buddha said. So that kind of thing saying, Pujiya mano pujito hoti na iteratati. Eon, like this, Satu means Buddha, Sattha means teacher. Mahata pachoa kanada. Mahata means superior. So our Buddha is very superior, thinking like this. So that's why I'm the follower of the Buddha. So I should put effort. Don't be lazy. So thinking like this, promote your Viriya Sambhojana. So that's why here English translation like this. 11 things lead to arising of the energy enlightenment fetters. Number 1, reviewing the fearfulness of the stage of the loss. Stage of the loss means the apaya, such as the hell ring, etc., etc. And then number 2, seeing the benefit in obtaining mundane and supramundane distinction depend on the energy. Yeah, without energy, we didn't get any special benefit. And then number 3, reviewing the course of the journey to be traveled, the path taken by the Buddha, Pittika Buddha, and then great disciple has to be taken by me. So it cannot be taken by idol. Idol means the lazy, laziness. So number 4, being a credit to and food by producing great effort, the great fruit, great result for the giver. If you put effort. Number 5, reviewing the greatness of the master. Here, master means Buddha. My master, the Buddha, praised the energetic all the time. He put energy, 24 hour, 20 hour, he put the energy. And then his unsupervisable dispensation. Dispensation means a sadhana. That is so helpful to us. It's honor in the practice, not otherwise. Yeah, with the practice means sila samadhi panya. So practice meditation is great. Not otherwise means and not with the material. And then number 6, reviewing the greatness of the heritage. Yeah. So we have another 5 feathers, altogether 11 feathers. So just we have finished 6 feathers right now. So maybe we continue the other feathers in the next week. Okay. So right now we stop here. So if you want the Viriya Sambhojana, so sometimes our mind no Viriya, so at the time we have to promote Viriya Sambhojana with these 11 things, like this. So this is very, very important. Yeah. If we practice meditation sometime, our vidya is great, sometimes very low. So we need that kind of things to practice. Okay. So thank you very much for your listening. The more you understand like this, the more you easy to practice some meditation, and this is very important to practice meditation to gain the power of concentration as well. Yeah. So without vidya, how we get the power of concentration? Without the Dhamma Vichaya investigating the Dhamma, how we get the concentration? It's not possible, isn't it? So we have to promote our mind time to time properly to promote the Dhamma. Sometimes to promote Dhamma Vichaya Sambhojanga, investigation of Dhamma, sometimes Virya effort like this. With these individual condition or causes, we understand, we can do easily. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So the more you understand these things, the more you easy to practice meditation and get the power of concentration as well. So thank you very much for your watching. Before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching staying longer and longer in the universe. So say Buddha Sasanam Chirandetatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chirandetatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirandetatu. Buddha Sasanam Chirandetatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idami punya, nibbanasa pacaya hodu. Idami punya, maka pala nyanasa pacaya hodu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much. See you next week. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.